Hey guys, Peter here again from Frontier of Faith. Just want to do a short message on generational curses. I just a brief outline for me. Many years ago, I was delivered from what some might call a generational curse, and for years, as I've researched the issue, I've found that some people believe in them, some people don't believe in them, and I've tried to find some sort of reconciliation because what happened to me many years ago was my testimony. I won't go into all the details of it, but it's a genuine testimony with regards to getting freedom from Freemasonry in my parents and on my father's side. But how does that reconcile? At the time I was born again, when I got free from it, obviously. But how does that reconcile with Galatians 3:13 when it says those that we're no longer under a curse, yet Freemasonry is what people would call a generational curse. And for years I've tried to reconcile the two. It seems as though people are either in one camp or the other, and they sort of always argue against each other. And I've done a lot of research, and I've contacted various ministries and that for their opinions, and I haven't really been able to come to a final sort of explanation how people can have these deliverance from Freemasonry and various other curses, but at the same, and they're Christians. So how does it make sense? Well, I think what we have to address here is the actual terminology, the word curse, what it actually means. Because when a Christian is saved, he is free from the curse. So I think the word generational curse may not actually be technically correct in the true sense of the word. The reason why I say that is because what happens is we see also in the Old Testament that, and deliverance ministers have found from experience that spirits follow family lines, right? They tend to want to follow family lines, and they go from generation to generation of families who are not saved. And what happens is when somebody gets born again, becomes a true follower of God, of Jesus, these spirits all of a sudden have an issue, have a problem, because they've been following the family lines for many, many years. These are what the Bible calls, in the Old Testament, there's a few references that they call familiar spirits. Familiar spirits, in other words, they're familiar with you, your family lines, previous sins and tendencies. So basically what can happen is that these spirits will hang around, but when you do a renunciation prayer, you're really not doing a renunciation prayer on behalf of yourself, because the renunciation prayer, because when you got saved, all curses were broken, but really you're doing a renunciation prayer on behalf of your forefathers, your parents and your grandparents, etc. So what you're doing is you're disempowering these generational familiar spirits to be able to just hang around your life. You're basically giving them no reason. They were hanging around because of the sins of the fathers, but now you're removing that wood. Fire takes wood, takes oxygen. But what you're doing is you're now removing the oxygen, or you're removing one part of that equation to create fire. So you are doing a renunciation prayer. You're repenting on behalf of your forefathers, and so now basically these demons have no real good reason to have a go at you. Now at the end of the day, the demons are still there, right? They're still in the earth, and Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and he seeks an opportune time, whether we're delivered from these demons or not. But so that's what explains where sometimes when a person has renounced things from their family, they're a Christian, they're born again, they're seeking the God, and then sometime during a moment of weakness, you might fall into a sin or something like that, and you think, oh no, for goodness me, that curse is still operating. Well, no, it's not operating. It's just that demon was just, it's losing it just was looking for an opportune time, but Really, it's lost a lot of its energy. So don't fall trapped. Don't think that you oh no, the curse hasn't really been broken. It has been broken. All we really need to do is what it says in the it says resist the devil and he will flee from you. So just resist it. Refuse to believe the lie that you're not actually free from that generational curse. Refuse to. Took me years to really appreciate this. Just resist it. Just keep resisting it, and the devil will go. He has to go. He has no other choice. If it's a battle of wills, all right? It's a battle of wills. So just keep resisting that devil, and then they will flee. And just keep and continue to walk in freedom and trusting that the Lord will lead you and guide you. So that's just a brief rundown of generational curses and explanation how some people can just like, oh, why? I thought I was, why is this thing still happening to me if I'm supposed to be free from the curse? Well, just because you're free from the curse doesn't mean the enemy is never going to attack us, okay? Like we're still here on this earth and the enemy is still going to be looking for an opportune time to have a go at us. I hope that clears up a few things and helps people make some sense of this issue around generational curses and especially around Freemasonry. Apologies for the background noise here, guys. There's, the house is not very soundproof. All right, take care. God bless. I hope this helps someone. Take care. Love you. Bye.